Well, of course, rain is good news to parched Southern California, but there is a flip side to all of this. Too much rain can mean trouble in local burn areas.
That's right. CBS 2's Alex Biston shows us how people affected by the Bobcat fire are preparing for the rain.
It's a peaceful view from Renata Cohen's Arcadia home, but with one look at the hillside from her backyard.
The fire was coming down this ridge.
You can't help but to notice the charred earth from where the Bobcat fire left its mark after it burned close to her home last year.
It burned for 2.5 days all the way over to Mount Wilson and all the way into Glendora. This is not just this area in here. Was all burned down behind too.
As gray clouds roll into the San Gabriel Valley, it's a reminder that winter is here and incoming storms could pose a threat to those living near recent burn scars.
If I was in that area, I'd be very worried because if there's a lot of rain, I mean, those mudslides can be worse than a fire. I mean, those things can just wreck your house.
Brian Patrick works as the division chief with Monrovia Fire Rescue. He says there are a few areas of concern for debris flow threats in the city, and his team is in contact with those who live in high-risk areas.
The BEAR team, the burn area emergency response team out here assessing the area, we're in close contact with them, and they're monitoring the area, all the time. So we're, like I said, between Public Works and the BEAR team, we're in contact with them and preparing those areas as needed.
This time of year is when we expect our biggest and wettest storms.
And because of that, meteorologist Eric Bolt is watching the forecast closely as a series of storms will impact the region through next week. He says the primary concern is the threat of heavy downpours.
It's really going to be key on the rainfall intensity. How much rain comes down in 15 minutes or 1 hour? And that's where we'll be monitoring closely for any type of significant mudslide or debris flow.
And as some prepare for the worst, everyone is hoping for the best because
in California, especially in Southern California, we really need it.
Reporting in Arcadia, Alex Biston, CBS 2 News.